afternoon. Is it me or is it really bright?
It's really bright. It's really bright where I'm sitting.
I feel
Just
like
get my words out today.
probably because of the lack of sleep, but I feel like it's really hurting my eyes. Like I need some sunglasses.
That'd be so
bright.
funny. You sit there in your shade. Actually,
Sitting here with
some people
shades
do
on.
that. Sitting with your shades on, shady.
Yeah. How are you? Because I know that you've been super poorly, and I know it's quite depressing talking about illnesses, but everyone is ill at the moment. So
I think
how
it's
you
quite
feeling?
a relevant topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone I speak to is like run down and someone's not well. I feel like my house has been the ill house for the last 4 weeks. Like everyone, one after the other.
Same.
And like when you're ill as well, like us, and the kids are ill, and you're trying to, you don't like. It's horrible, isn't it? Because you just don't have the energy. But then you have to look after them still. Like it doesn't. You can't just stop looking after the kids.
No.
It's like, and then I think it takes longer for like you to recover. It's just it's been a bit of a funny old
Hard
week
week.
to be fair. Yeah, it's been a tough one.
Well, I don't know how I've dodged it, but little Paul's had since last Tuesday. He had a swimming lesson and he's had an ear infection, and today is Tuesday and it's dragged on for a whole week. I'm like, please, because it's the sleep, right? So like in the day he's fine, and then when it comes to bedtime, it's when it starts hurting him and he's tired. So
Yeah,
I've
it's
just had
horrible.
bed hopping. Poor little Edward had a temperature yesterday, but previous to that he's had a cough at night. It's keeping him up, sitting up. Then they'll get all the the phlegm and the bile. You know, like you think they're going to be sick. Actually, he was sick the other night from the coughing. But yeah, and I don't know how I've dodged it. And like you said, touch wood, I think mainly because it's like adrenaline in it. Because you're the parent, I feel like you just have to. And Paul's been away on a work trip, so I've had to do it. Yeah, but well, I'm glad you're feeling better. You do not look ill at all.
Oh, really? Oh, do you know what? I think because it's like more, it's like it's I basically had like gastric flu, yeah.
God,
So like like shivers, just like on and off the toilet, like it's just having like shooting pain like in my stomach, like really really bad. But yeah,
Has
I
your
think
husband
today's the
has
first
your husband
day.
been nursing you nicely?
Absolutely not. No. On the day that I was in bed, really, I know this sounds terrible, but I feel like he was almost pissed off that I was ill.
Oh my God. So
No,
bad.
honestly, there was doors slamming, and like we was meant to go out on we was meant to go out Sunday, and he said that he wasn't feeling very well that day either. But I was. I think I could count on one hand since we've been together, we've been together 13 years, that I've had to, like, where I've not been able to get out of bed. Like, I mean, obviously I got out a couple of times, and obviously to go toilet and stuff, but I was that bad.
That's bad, yeah.
And we was meant to all go out as a family on Sunday, had a really nice day planned. Obviously that went out the window, but yeah, it was a tough day all round.
Oh gosh, slamming doors.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I think like he was obviously like probably agged out that we didn't go out, and also that he was looking after the 3 kids. But I was like, why don't you just get them ready and walk round to the park for an hour, like break the day up? Like I would have still got out the house with them. I know like it's easier said than done with 3, but yeah. So I think later on that night, I think I got offered like a bottle of water.
Oh, push the boat out. Not some homemade chicken broth then to make you feel better.
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. But yeah, it's been a bit of a rough few days, but I feel like today's still not 100% at all. But today's the first day I sort of feel like I'm coming out of it.
Good. Well, you look good.
But anyway, so last we spoke,
I was going to say that the mud run. I think I was about to come to your house to do the mud run, so we could probably fill people in.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? It was so much fun, and just that day alone, we raised over £15,000 for the charity, which was amazing. And also, like, I think, you know, like just seeing all the kids involved, it was lovely to do something for Haven House, but with all the kids there as well. Because usually it's like the glamorous events.
Of course, it was good to get ourselves dirty. No, it was so funny because when we was all like anticipating like the little bit where you do the warm up and then you go and do the assault course, and then when we got to it and everyone like storms off, don't they? And they all start running and like, let's do this. Like, and then as it was getting like deeper into the assault calls, it was getting like there was like harder things that were popping up. And then in the end, me, you, Mum, and I think it was Rosie, we was just walking it. Like we was like, this is too much.
No. What about there was one bit right, where we had to you had to get on this rope and swing across. It wasn't very big. It was like a
it
was it? Would you call it like a trench, like a mud bath sort of thing?
Yeah, and it was only small.
We had to swing. It was really small. Like,
It was
bear
so
in mind,
small.
this
It's
was
for
like the
kids.
kids,
It
and
was for
me
kids.
and Samantha, we literally grabbed the rope and we went plonk straight down. No, and I went first, plopped straight in. You went straight after. Thought, yeah, I could breeze this, and actually went straight into me.
No, you
And
must
then
have just seen my
Mum-
bum in slow motion.
I
like,
did. No, honestly,
ooh.
that's all I could see was your bum coming towards me, and I was hysterical, laughing so much. You know, when
was
you're
so
weak and
funny.
you can't get out of it. And then Mum like sprung over it, didn't she?
Right,
And
no,
then
but can
didn't
I
she
just
do
say, she done like a, yeah, but can I just say, I know exactly where we went wrong. We're obviously shorter than Mum, and it was so muddy and slippy, the road.
Yeah.
We'd sort of gripped on like too low. We should have gone higher. And obviously Mum's got a bigger reach than us because she's taller. So she had an advantage to that one because she had the grip. Me and you was like
Grip.
slipped all the way down into the
Also, I have zero upper body strength still. Like,
Oh, it's
nothing,
so hard.
so
But you know
it
what?
was
Some
bad.
of the ones we really wanted to get involved in, there was like, sorry, ladies, this is only for the kids. Like, you know, like the slide.
Yeah,
into,
like the
mud thing.
slides.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the really fun stuff.
Yeah,
And
it was
also,
really
do you
good.
know what made me laugh as well? I think we was talking about, wasn't we, margarita? We was going to have a margarita Saturday or margarita
Yes.
night after.
We did. We
the
did. Mum
event.
made them, didn't she? They were really
We
nice.
did. Yeah. We got all the kids to bed pretty early that night. I think they were shattered, wasn't they?
Well, no, because they came home and they was like charging around everywhere, in the swimming pool, in the hot tub, playing on the grass. Got pizzas, didn't we? And they did have a really fun afternoon. But when it got to about 9 o'clock, they were all like done, wasn't they? They was exhausted.
Yeah, they was completely wiped
So when we got
out.
them
Yeah,
to
so
bed, what did we put on the telly? Oh, the boxing was on. That's it. Greg had like 30 men in the
boxing.
house. That was just hilarious.
Yeah, well, so Greg went to the boxing after the mud run, so he was getting on a party bus. So we got back from the mud run. The house was quite busy, wasn't it? We had like a lot of people
so
around,
busy.
and then, yeah, quite busy.
I was like, God,
really
what is going on
busy.
here? It was like everyone that had
And then,
been invited to the mud run, Billie and Greg's family and friends, they were all back in the house at one point, and then all of a sudden there was like 20 men suited and booted all in the bar area. I was like,
All in
what
the
is
bar, ready to go to the boxing. Yeah.
Bearing in
It
mind we
was
hadn't
a really great
showered,
day.
so I'm still like all mud in hair and like just sitting there thinking what is going on. But it made me laugh
Yeah,
so
all the
much.
boys were like ready to go, weren't they, to the boxing? Like,
It was hilarious. The big party bus outside.
Mamph, do you ever find it hard to get the kids to do educational activities when all they want to do is play?
I know what you mean. I actually think Paul and Rosie learn better when they're enjoying themselves while they're learning. Does that make sense?
Yeah, completely. Like, for example, last night, Nellie and Arthur, they was out in the garden for ages playing, but they was playing this horsey game. I was watching them out the window, like jumping over things, but I was thinking, come on now, we need to get in, bedtime, do your reading, like, you know, especially now Arthur's in year 2, everything steps up, like he has to do a certain amount of reading per week.
Something I found that works really well for us is the Toniebox by our podcast sponsor, TONIES.
As our listeners probably know by now, the Toniebox is a musical storybox that helps children develop their speech through songs and stories.
You know how much Rosie loves Matilda? Well, she's learned so many new words from just listening to the Matilda story on her Toniebox.
She's like your own little Matilda.
She is so cute. Tony's have got loads of other classic stories too, like The Enchanted Wood, Paddington and the Gruffalo. So there's something for all kids of all ages. My kids absolutely love Paddington as well. It's their favourite.
So do mine. Mine absolutely love it. And as a special treat for our listeners, you can get 10% off Tonie boxes and Toniebox bundles with the code Sam and Billie 10.
That's 10% off on Tonie boxes and Toniebox bundles when you visit www.tonies.com and use the code Sam and Billie 10.
But anyway, talking of charity events, are you excited for Friday?
Oh, do you know what? I was going to say that today. I am actually really excited. You know, like, we booked the venue last year, like basically a year ago. It would have been a year ago last month. No, next month, sorry. So, you know, like, and obviously all the planning really properly started in the beginning of July, and that was summer holidays. It has seriously consumed, like, you know, my whole summer up until now. It's like, it is planning a wedding, but you're the
is.
planner. So like it's your wedding
know
and you're
what?
the wedding planner.
Me and Greg said exactly the
200
same earlier.
200
We
guests.
was talking about it. We were saying, and I said to Greg, I think Manf just can't wait for Friday now. Like, she
Yeah.
can't wait for the event to be here. But Greg said, do you know what? It's like planning a wedding. And it
is.
actually is. Like, everything,
is.
Like food, table arrangements, entertainment, guest lists,
Exactly.
like invites, everything is like, it is like planning a wedding. I mean, it's
And
so
then, like,
rewarding.
obviously-
On the night, you're going to feel so, and obviously it's for such an amazing cause. You're going to be like able to relax once all the speeches are done.
I'm not doing a speech. They've penciled me in on the
Are you
running
not?
order. They've penciled me in on the running order. They don't know, but they do know. They don't. They do and they don't. I've just said, guys, like I feel really anxious about it, and I don't want to feel anxious. I just want to enjoy the night. And
Absolutely,
everyone
totally get it.
that's there, like a large majority of the people that are coming have bought tables through my network or friends or
Would
family.
you just
colleagues.
do like a thank you?
Yeah, but
Could
then
you
that's
like,
naff.
like tell off? No, but could you just come off the end, like like of someone's speech? Like you could stand up there with them and just say, look, they've done all the speaking for me, but guys, I just really want to say, so grateful for you all being here tonight. Let's have a great night. Thank you all. That just short and sweet. Doesn't have to be anything in
then
depth.
I feel
You
like
could just
if I'm going to do it, I should do it properly. So I'd rather just let Adam and a couple of the other organisers say a few words. Yeah,
I know what
obviously
you
I
mean.
heavily
I do know what
organised
you
the
mean.
event.
It's a lot of pressure.
But it's not really, number one, I haven't prepared anything, which is not a problem because I could if I really had to. But like, I'm just not good in big crowd, and especially because most of the crowd are people that I know. So I find that harder to do. But like,
Yeah,
they can't
I
believe
know
it. They're like,
exactly what you
really? Like,
mean.
you don't want to do it? And I'm like, it's not that I don't really want to do it. It just makes me really anxious. And I know that you should always take yourself out of
Wait.
your comfort zone and do things. But
What about introducing Adam up onto stage? So, like, just saying really short and sweet, a couple of lines. I really think you should do it. I really think you should just do a couple of lines introducing Adam, really simple, and just say, look, while I've got this opportunity, thank everyone for coming. Like, when we done our charity event, me and Greg, we done a speech, and it was really nerve-wracking. I was the same as you because it's everyone that we knew, and I really didn't want to, but I read off of cards in the end.
Yeah.
I had bullet points, sorry, and it was really hard, but actually I was so glad that I'd done it, even just to thank everyone. It's up to you.
obviously
You
I
could
want to say,
introduce Adam and then just say, look, thank you everyone for coming. Like, let's have a great night.
well, I've got a meeting tonight to do the table plan in London, so I'll chat to the guys then.
Oh, table plan.
Oh.
Who am I
And it's
on
got
with?
thing is, it's got to be done in person, isn't it? Because like you just
Absolutely.
and because there's so many people
So
coming that
long.
I know, and I just like.
Well, the
and
good
then there's
thing is, you know a lot of people, so you can group people together.
that's the thing, and a lot of people have bought single tickets to be seated together, and I know those people that want to sit together, so I have to be there.
Course.
So we're doing that tonight, and then that's the last big sort of thing. Everything else is under control, which is great, but oh my gosh, like we've had like a few hiccups along the way, like our main and like we had like a 30-minute slot for like a entertainment, and they pulled out due to a bereavement in the family, which is obviously acceptable, but gosh, you're just like, what are we going to do? We've filled the slot, and it's going to be amazing. It's not a celebrity, but it's going to be really fun and really good. But you just like little things that like come up right towards the end, and like and obviously Fats, who's our flower lady, she's a family friend of Billie and I. We've used her for years and years and years. She's also had like a really traumatic time recently health wise, so Fats can't do any of the flowers, so it was like trying to find people last minute to do these things at like a minimum cost, because the charities obviously
It's all going to
non-profit,
charity,
so it's like the budgets just aren't there. So anyway, but we've done it. Like the power of Instagram
it's
has
going to
been
be
amazing
amazing.
recently. So we've done it, and it's going to be
amazing.
yeah, I'm really excited now. And also little things like, it's not little, it's really big actually. So we had like the indoor firework company, Exciting Fireworks.
Oh yeah.
So we'd planned to have like all those kind of smoke things and like the little flame things. They're not actual explosives, but like you've seen them before. And no, like the venue won't have them now as well, because did you see what happened on the news?
No.
There was a wedding recently there was a wedding and they had like indoor fireworks and it all caught 100 guests died.
What?
Oh my gosh, so sad. So now like venues have gone like a big NO to any indoor fireworks, but
Oh my God.
but these weren't explosives.
How did they not get out?
You should see the venue. It was humongous. There must have been 1,000 people at this wedding. Like, it was just so... You see in the video everyone starting to run, and I was like, oh my God, like, could you just
Must have
imagine?
happened so quick.
Loads of kids. Anyway, so since that, I think venues are now like really on it, and they have to be obviously different grades of safe. But these weren't explosives,
worth
obviously,
it,
that we was
but-
having. But, you know, it's just... So we are having some kind of celebration pop at the end, but I'll just save it for you to see. at the end.
Celebration pop.
So yeah, it's not quite.
it's gonna be
but
amazing.
There's all these things, but it's fine. Like everything's fine. It's just now, like, I hope my dress comes in time because it's Tuesday and my dress hasn't arrived.
Oh,
so
what dress have you got? What are you wearing?
it's white. It was between black and white, and I just thought, go for white. I was like,
Yeah,
I wear black a
something
lot. Anyway, so, but it hasn't come. It's meant to be coming tomorrow. So I'm cutting it fine because if it doesn't fit or if I don't like it,
Can you get it altered?
potentially, yeah. So let's see. What I'm hoping it fits is in it's not too small. If it's big, you can get, like, hopefully just get someone
Do you
to
know
nip
what
it.
I did? I ordered yesterday because I thought, right, I need to seriously order my dress.
Two?
I've ordered a brown turtleneck,
Nice.
stretch fabric, so I know
Yeah.
I'm safe. Dress. It's just really plain, but
Nice.
I just know like that. You know, like I think plain suits me anyway better than fuss sometimes. So hopefully that should arrive. I think by tomorrow or the next day.
Louisa made me laugh because she's being the live auctioneer, isn't she? And she's broke her ankle, so she's got one of those big boot things on her
She's
leg.
got the boot. I've seen that.
So she was sending me her dress options, and I was like, just embrace the boot, because she was like, if I cover it, I'll just look weird.
It looks bulky.
Bulky.
Yeah, she needs a split.
So so hers is like
Or a mini
black.
dress.
Yeah, so there was two options. There was like a short outfit, or there was a thing, and I was like, don't worry about it. And we was laughing because I was like, do I need to get you one of those like lifeguard seats so then you can just
Yeah.
do it from there? She was like, no, she was like, I can actually
Yeah.
walk and dance on it. She went, it just is.
That is. She'll be dancing.
Yeah. She was
No
like,
matter
after a
what.
few
That won't be
tequilas, she'll be
stopping her.
fine. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
But no, I'm really excited now. Paul and I are staying overnight, and Paul's been away working, so it'll be nice to have like, you know, a night away from the kids as well, because I have literally just had no sleep.
You need a
so-
break.
Are you staying over?
I think so. We're trying to work it out now. I think we might be.
Oh, and we've also got the Pride of Britain on Sunday.
I know.
We've got a busy
So much-
weekend.
a lot. Yeah, lots going on this weekend. Also, quick question. Greg said, should he bring his clippers to the event?
Well, who's shaving their head? Because I know for sure Paul won't, because no way in a million years he wouldn't.
I said that to Greg. I
No, he wouldn't.
Paul will be out of there like
No.
a shot.
He wouldn't, because remember, his hair's like, he's getting really, like, you know, conscious as well. He's not going to do that. And Paul won't get a hair transplant like Greg, so he definitely won't.
Okay, and also I said to Greg, if you're bringing your clippers at your own risk, you could get your head might get shaved too. 'cause it
Shaved.
might backfire like what happened before.
How does it work if you have had a hair transplant and you shave it all off?
It will just come back again. It will
Really?
grow back. Of course it will. Yeah,
So
because
then-
it's hair follicles like planted into your head, isn't it?
Could you imagine? Here we go again.
Here we go again. Yeah, Greg. No, then Greg went. He thought about it for a minute, and he went.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not having my head shaved. I've already done it. I said, but if you bring them, you are
Yeah.
risking that.
Because who else would actually do it? This is the thing. Half the people in the room have got hair
It's a no from
transplants.
Paul.
Yeah, no, it's a
Yeah.
hard no from Paul. All the other
I don't know.
guests.
I might tell him just to leave them. I might say, bring them, put them in the room. We'll see the vibe of the night.
Yeah, because the live auction isn't till 10.
By then, anyone could be getting them shaved.
Everyone's getting it.
Everyone's getting it. And what about the one? What about Mum? Are we going to auction Mum on a date?
Well, again, like
have to
these
do
obviously
that.
aren't
It's
these aren't
tradition.
official.
Yeah, but we could throw that one in on the night.
That's what I was
Louisa will
thinking.
definitely throw
I didn't
that
want to
in.
like on my conference
Make a
calls,
big
I was
thing.
like, I didn't want to make it into a
On
thing,
my
an
conference
official.
calls.
Yeah, like on
No, because and by the way, we're going to auction
Yeah.
my mum off. Imagine like everyone professional, like auction Susie Wells.
Yeah,
I think Mummy's so up for it. That could be thrown in on the night.
Do that on the night. I think like Louisa, we can have a bit of fun with that because she's good with all that, isn't she? So
definitely, yeah. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. All your hard work will be paid off. It's going to be amazing.
So we've basically almost sold all the tickets, which obviously is fantastic, holding back a couple tables for our volunteers and things like that. But because this podcast goes out today and you're listening to it and you feel like you need to be there, we've actually got tickets available. So,
oh my God, amazing.
If people are listening today and actually want to come, let me just quickly get up the information. It's 6 p.m. this Friday at Nobu, Portman Square in London. Rescue Children. Right, so if you go in onto the PR Project Rescue Children _UK Instagram, the link there will take you straight to the website, which you can click to the secure your seats. Anyway, so if you're listening and feel like you need to come, there are actually 20 tickets available, but we were just going to remove the tables and make more space, but there are available. But today is the cut-off because tonight I'm doing the table plan.
Get your tickets.
What has been your least favourite scene to film? I always remember Billie being annoyed making a lemon tart on one of the first episodes of the Mummy Diaries.
Do you know what I think that is?
Was that Rosemary Schrader?
Rosemary, wasn't it, when she went and blew the flower at me?
You was so bugged out. I remember that.
Samantha, that was hysterical, wasn't it? Remember she was shouting at me, getting really aggravated with me because I wasn't making the pastry right. I remember when she went
I always remember her saying,
don't
cook the spoon. I don't know why. I always remember this. Don't cook the spoon. So, you know, like when you're cooking something, you might leave your spoon in there for a minute. She was like running over and grabbing our spoons out. Do you remember?
I remember brilliant. A lot from that. Do you know what? That is such a funny one because that was hilarious, wasn't it? And when we watched it back, remember we was crying with laughter. I didn't even realise it at the time. But she went and blew like loads of flour in my face.
It's really funny. Okay, darling. I always remember that. He was really bugged out. I'm just trying to think of other times. Remember we filmed the quiz event? It was when I done a collection with Quiz years ago. And we had that house and we all got really drunk and it was like a big girls' party. Do you remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we was filming that and then the next day they like walk it. Hi everyone, we just want to film a little bit of like a breakfast scene with everybody. But we was all literally like, oh no, please! Like, but there's been so many times like that. You know, when you wake up and you're hungover,
so many, and you think, no, not today.
So many things, and I think actually it happened on your 30th as well. And then there was the after bit of filming.
the aftermath. I'm
sure Mum and Dad had an argument at breakfast.
Yeah, there was something, like, wasn't there, going down? There's so many situations like that, but you just have to let them roll. It's reality. Next question.
Do you let the kids dress themselves yet? And which one has the best fashion sense? So I kind of do and I don't. Like,
same,
it's a bit of a...
Do and don't. There's Arthur's really happy for me to just pick his outfit, like completely happy.
Paul's
for me
quite good to be
He
fair.
doesn't challenge me on it hardly ever. Like, he's really easy.
Yeah.
Nelly, on the other hand,
the girls.
Well, but Rosie and Nelly, actually, if you think about it, they are very creative with their style. Like, and Rosie's real. Like, I love some of the things Rosie wears, like the little tap shoes with like the little tiny heel, like the skirts.
Yeah. We're talking about.
She loves like a little accessory.
She's really into her leggings at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, remember she wouldn't wear leggings.
She wants the leggings high waisted and then like the jumper. Come on, darling, go with Daddy.
What, like the little sweatshirt?
And then like the sweatshirt, like off the shoulder. She's into this whole like bit. She's getting a bit cooler now of her vibe.
Oh, and
she's got a pair.
cute.
What's the trainers called? What are they called? Jordans.
Oh, she's got a pair of Jordans.
Dunks. Oh, Dunks.
Oh,
yeah.
Dunks.
So she's going through a bit of a cool phase, but I don't mind it because it is quite like, you know, leggings and a nice top. She's very into that at the moment.
Yeah, Nelly's style. She loves like a baggy combat trouser and then like a long crop top. Like,
but that's quite like you though. I could see you in that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, she likes a bucket hat. She loves a hat.
Oh, cool.
She likes trousers. She's not like Nelly's. Definitely not like a girly girl. But then like we've got a party Saturday night, and I was like, right, we need to sort your outfit out because I think I can't deal with it Saturday. Let's sort your outfit out tonight. And she was like, I'm thinking of wearing like my like biker boots and then maybe a dress. Like she's quite cool. She suits that vibe.
She is much more of a
completely.
cooler vibe. And that's what I'm saying. Like you say, Rosie, with the skirts and the quirky and the heels. In the last couple months since summer, she's definitely it's changing. Like, it's definitely like she's
where she's getting a bit
in
older.
November. Yeah, I can really see the change in the fashion. You know. Anyway, so, okay, last one. Do you have any silly phobias? Mine is birds. I hate them.
I really don't like it if someone touches my belly button. It makes me feel sick.
This is really funny.
It really
so,
makes me feel
have
sick.
I told you about my ear camera?
No.
You know,
What?
I made Sam buy one at your house. It's a camera that goes in your ear. It's amazing. It's like £15 from Amazon.
What? Where did you get that from?
It's fascinating.
Are you obsessed with looking in ears?
I am now.
Do you always look in the kids' ears?
I do, yeah, but now
So do I.
It's so fun. So
What?
I found this Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I watching? And it was like this woman pulling things out of people's ears.
Oh,
and
I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, you
was
can
like-
get. It's like a vacuum for the ear.
Yeah, but this I just bought the camera anyway, so I bought this device this woman had. Anyway,
you
so
send
it's
me
from
the link?
Amazon. Yeah, I will. It's £15. Anyway, so it's this like small little thing, like little plastic thing, and it's got a little light on it and a tiny camera. So you put it in the ear, it just tickles. It's really small. It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's like as thin as this wire. You know, it's really small. And then you set the app up, so you watch it on your phone. So you press left ear, do left ear. So you watch it as you're doing it, and it is so interesting. Like, I'm not just saying it, but my ears were really clean. There was, apart from like your little hair, there was nothing in my ears. But so Paul got home yesterday from Dubai, and me and the kids were really laughing because Paul hates his belly button being touched.
First thing first. Let's look at your belly button. Let's look in your ears.
That is what we've done because I bought this device since he was away. So
why
now,
the belly button though? The belly button
because
doesn't lead to
mine's
anything.
but mine's a bit of an outie. Paul's is really in, so we got the camera right in there. We was just laughing so much, and he hates it.
But there's nothing. It doesn't go into your tummy, does it? Your belly. It's just skin.
No, but if you've got a real innie, you can't really get to the bottom of it. Like mine doesn't really go in that much. Anyway, it's a device for your ears, but if you've got a real innie, you can get it into the belly button as well. But because you said that, it's just made me laugh because last night he just walked in from the airport and went like, "Let's look in your belly."
But he was
button.
like, "Lay down, let's look at your belly button."
It is fascinating. I think I've got a picture of Paul's ears, and you can you can take photos of when the app's like working. But I wanted to show you the picture of like little Paul. But anyway. So, yeah, phobias. I don't know if I have. I am really not good with insects, I've got to be honest. Like,
Really?
Yeah, and you know, like when you think of shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, I just think I'm very adventurous and outdoorsy, but like I avoid a spider at all costs. Bugs,
Yeah,
wood
I do
lice.
know
You
what you mean.
We was clearing up the garden furniture a couple of weeks ago, putting all the covers over it for winter, and like something landed on me and it looked like, I don't know what it was, but I literally went like shivers all through my body. So pathetic. But yeah.
Wow.
And birds. What she said, I'm not, if I was in a room with a bird, I would lose
Bird
my
flapping around, I would
shite.
freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Same.
Well, there we
Right,
go.
okay, so that's all we have enough for, because I know that you have to shoot off.
Yes.
But guys, we can't wait to chat next week, tell you all about Friday and also Sunday, obviously at the Pride of Britain. So we will fill you in next week.
Yes, we've got loads going on, haven't we, this weekend?
Loads going on. So yeah, so it was a quick one, but thanks for listening. Mwah.